Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Hey, what's my weakness? Options. Okay, then let's take a look at October. What do you got there, Captain Caveman? Captain Caveman. There was a moment in time. You know how I like to collect those baseball cards? Well, there was a moment in time where I thought I liked to collect bobbleheads. So I do have probably more than my fair share of them. I'm joined here today with you and Captain Caveman to go over October. Let's go over the October trades. These are the options, premiums, dividends, and interest collected in the Robinhood account. Let's start here. Let's just go through some of the names here. Amazon, Snowflake, Wynn Resorts, und Pfizer, Datadog, Devon, Palantir. We've got CrowdStrike. We've got Zscaler. And you can see here's the total each day of the options premium that was collected. If there was a buy, like here on Datadog, 100 shares at 87.14. And you know, that's not a great deal today with Datadog trading just over $80 bills. But we'll keep going. Arista Networks, oh boy, I should have just held on to this thing because Arista reported incredible earnings, and it's currently over $200. In fact, where can we look at it? Let's go to bar chart. Let's go to the bar of the chart, and we'll put in the Arista Networks. And hey, strong buy. Why didn't you tell me? Currently at 210.91. Look at this. Hello. It was down here literally in the 170s. 176, 176.89, 177, and then bang, zoom, straight to the moon. But that's just what happens. If you're going to trade the options, if you're going to, sell puts, sell calls, get assigned, get called away, that's part of the deal. We'll look at the position on the big board on Robinhood in a minute to let you know that the math does not work in my favor to roll that again. I bought those at 182.50 and then I've rolled them, sowed calls, rolled them, and we will be probably letting them go on Friday because they've run up too much and there's no premium to be collected that can annualize at 20% or more. So we'll do that math. Tezzy, Deere, Amazon, Palantir, Starbucks, CRISPR, Teladoc, ExxonMobil, Pepsi, Devon, On Semiconductors. They've gone downtown to Chinatown, haven't they? Ooh-wee. Datadog, Netflix, etc., and so on. I like to do weekly totals as well. As you can see, this weekly total was 55 or 52.51. It's not a absolute goal, but it's just a baseline goal. It's just in my mind. 5,000 a week currently is the goal. So we have been hitting that number as far as premiums, but share prices on a lot of our positions have just been wow, playing chutes and ladders on us and taking the chutes down to Candyland. So keeping it going here. New ones here: Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, Gilead, AbbVie, UPS. UPS has blanked the bed, haven't they? Oh, same old. There's Boys in the Hood. We got the 950 puts. Keep it going. Here was a big day, I think. Let's take a look. We just went wild on October 12th. Look at all the moves we made. We made $2,000, bought a bunch of shares. Speaking of shares, Fastly, great earnings report today. In fact, oh no, that's PayPal. I listened to part of Fastly's earnings conference call, and then PayPal started. So I went to PayPal. I still have the deck. No, the deck is gone now. Darn it. PayPal had good earnings as well. So had some good reports today. Feeling good about Fastly and PayPal. McDonald's, we'll run the math there to see, because I think my shares are going to be called away on Friday. Not enough premium, and trying to roll out to get that next dividend, but we'll just take our premium profit and move along. Canadian Solar, we were trying to roll our way into exuberance, but we never caught it because right now Canadian Solar is trading under $20 a share. Solar companies, right in the cookie bag. We got all kinds of action here. SoFi, UPS, PayPal, Path, that's UiPath. Those did well today, so we'll talk about those. L3 Harris, McDonald's, Hyatt, PBF Energy. Sold a call on them today. November 1st, made $725. So we'll get to that as well in a future episode. Just want to keep going through October to give you an idea of where we are. CleanSpark, Colgate, AT&T, Energy Transfer, Starbucks, Square, aka Block, Cummings. Where is Cummings at today? I think we paid $220 for them. Strong sell. Oh, again, why didn't you tell me? So we got 218. Oh, that's actually not bad at all. As far as the wheel, as far as rolling options, as far as collecting dividends, that's actually pretty good. And well, we'll get to the big board on Robinhood in a minute. Just keeping them going. Let's keep it going. We bought some more shares of Datadog at 81.98. That's more like it. SoFi at 712, more like it. Meta, we know we talked about that purchase, 299.08. Currently, Meta trading at around 312. So those shares expire this week at 300. So we'll probably roll those. Tesla, we bought shares at like 246, and we bought shares also at 206. So it's the combination of those that we'll be considering as far as our selling covered calls are concerned. Going. Amazon, Tesla, SoFi, Riot, Amazon, AbbVie, Deere, CRISPR, Fastly, Gilead, Boys in the Hood. And, oh, we already gave it away. Monthly total as far as premium is concerned, we collected $27,371 and traded 458 contracts. Hello. Dividends, it was not a big month for dividends, only on Coca-Cola, Merck, and Big Mo. That's Altria Group, Puff Puff Pass, $1,438 total in dividends. And then because we were trading a lot, we did not have a lot of dollar bills sitting on the sidelines to collect interest. So only $226 in interest. October totals of $29,035. I thought we were on pace to eclipse and surpass September, but I believe September still ended up just above that number. Where is September? Total, because September was a huge month for dividends. So we ended up with 29,462. So it was $427 more collected total in September than October. But we're fine with that number. The only problem is a lot of our share prices have gone the way of the dodo bird. So let's go to the big board on Robinhood. We did get up over the 1.7 mark again. All-time number is 1.766. So we'll be keeping an eye on that because we will probably get real close to that coming soon, as we predicted yesterday in the video. Going to 4,300 is going to happen very soon. In fact, let's take a look at SPX. Go to the full chart on SPX just to see what's been going on in the 5-day. Take a look at the 5-day. And you can see we did close today over that 42. We were predicting what? 42.20 to 42.25. Closed above that at 42.30. 37. Now, we also suggested we can take a little dip, maybe to like 41.65, 41.70 before heading directly up to 4,300. We may skip that. We may pass go, collect $200, but we'll see in the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, to see how that plays out. I wouldn't be upset at all if we went directly to 4,300 because I have positions I'd like to unload before we may take a turn down, but it'll be all in the tarot cards to see if we turn down and go down to 41 or maybe 4,000, or do we continue up, break right through 4,300, and then if we do, 4,400 will then be the next big resistance. If we break through that, then you know what we're doing. We're going to 4,600 plus. So we all hope that happens, but we'll see. We could easily break right on down to 4,000 and then even lower, all the way down to 3,500. So that is that. How do we look? So here's kind of the math I run. So today's Wednesday. It is after hours, 5:21 p.m. Wednesday, November 1st. Here is an Amazon position, okay? Currently, Amazon is trading at 136.86, so almost 137 on our 133 calls, okay? So we're fine. If they take them away, they take them away. If we roll it, though, what is our number? Like, can we roll it 1 week and collect 20% plus annualized? We have to cover this 440 debit because we don't want to cough up any cash. We would just as soon let them be called away and put cash back into the coffers. So if we go to the 133, we see, I mean, we could roll it up to 134 and collect $30 on 7 net days. Okay, we'd be adding 7 days to the trade, but we would add $200 total if we could hang in there long enough to then have the 134s called away. So it'd be $200 in share appreciation plus the $30 in credit. That's $230. Or we can look directly at the 133, which protects us to the downside just a bit. We add 186 to the pocketbook, but what does that annualize at? So 186 divided by, we've got two positions of 133, so that's 26,600, right? And we divide by the 7 days net added to the trade, annualize that 365 days, that's 36.4%. Very nice. We would take that, wouldn't we? We would take that all day and twice on Sunday. Then just in case, so there's 36.4. Can we look out another week and just see what that 133 would do one more week out? So now we're talking 340, right? $340 divided by 26,600 divided by net change of 14 multiplied by 360. Now we're at 33.3 and the dollar bills are locked and loaded. So those are just the dilemmas that we have to face when we're determining what we want to do next. Are we concerned with Amazon? Maybe just a little. Maybe just a little on the retail side. You know, their cloud business where they make their actual profit is, you know, doing just fine. And when I listened to the conference call last week, it was like there's billions and billions of dollars to be had over time because, you know, these companies need to house their data, and Amazon with their Amazon Web Services, they have plenty of opportunity there to make a lot of profit because, you know, you don't have to pay delivery drivers, you don't have to ship things to and fro, you don't have to worry about downturns in the consumer economy. So those are the dilemmas. These are good problems to have, right? Anytime we're talking about more profit, good problems to have. Here's another example, though. So here's Arista Networks. We're in at 182.50, but Arista is trading at $210. So if we try to roll our position, look at the debit. It's a 28.20 debit that we have to cover. So can you do that and make money in 1 week? because we don't want to cough up cash. We don't mind if we own Arista Networks or not. But if we go to what it would take, whoa, where'd we go? There it is, 182.50. All right. 7-day net change, right? Time change, 7 days, $80 on $18,250. So $80 on $18,250 divided by the 7 days multiplied by 365. Oh, 22.8. It does still cross the threshold of 20%. And your downside is protected dramatically because you're at the 211 basically on the current share price. So then if we go another week out, what does that do to the 182.50? Could you cover any upside? No, you can't cover upside because there's 26.95 against 28.20 at the one, because it's $2.50 per strike. 29.60, it gets you 140 in the pocket, right? $140 in the pocket divided by the 18,250 that would otherwise be in our Velcro wallet, collecting 4.9% in cash, divided by now the $14, 14 days net, annualized at 20%. Still working. That's still working. Another good problem to have. I thought for sure we would be letting Arista Networks go on Friday. So let's take a look at McDonald's. McDonald's 250. We bought those for what? 246, 248, 246.52. We bought the 100 shares. We have a position right now that is it's underwater, but it's still in the profit for us, right? So can we roll it and be over 20%? And in a company like McDonald's, I usually give a little leeway. It could be 15% and I'd probably be just fine. But I'm not sure we'd be able to accomplish that. So if we roll this position out 1 week, it's 9 days from now, okay, 8 days from tomorrow, but it would be a net 7 days. We got to cover our 12.25 debit. So we have to go down to that 250. Now you're at $45. $45 on 25,000, right? Divided by the 7 days net change, annualized 9.3%. So wow. Mickey D's probably going away according to that math. And it, to me, it frees up $25,000 in capital to possibly roll into our quad D. Shout out to Sam. I am. Or do we call it the money tree trade, where we hunt for upcoming ex-dividend dates? We sell puts into that trade. We collect the shares when we're assigned, lock in our ex-dividend date so that we lock in our dividend, sell our calls one strike above where we were when we collected them, and then we collect money on put premium, call premium, dividend, and share appreciation, aka the money tree, aka quad D. All those become, again, good problems to have. So I feel really good that we've crossed the 1.7 threshold again. Should be even higher tomorrow, although could be a little bit of a pullback tomorrow or Friday, getting into that 4165 / 4170 on the SPX, aka S&P 500, or it can rocket right up to 4,300. We'll be watching that and discussing it. A lot of positions we'll go over tomorrow. This has gone long in the tooth. Plus, I'm hungry. 5:30. I am old, so I like to eat early. And probably watch a little Voice tonight with my lady friend. And then when she's like, I'm going upstairs to read, I'll be like, oh, honey, don't go. Because I got baseball and football to catch up on. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.